Okay, can you tell us who you are and what brought you to the sheriff's office?
Okay, my name is Carla Hayes, and what brought me here to the sheriff's office is nothing less than a God thing. I needed a job, but this is so much more than a job. It's doing what I've always wanted to do. It's serving people, doing for people, helping people. I went into psychology and got a degree in psychology so I could help people. But this is helping people in a whole different light, in a better light, actually. I started working here about a year and a half ago, and it was right at the beginning of tax season. Never took taxes, not good with numbers, great with people, love people, have a passion for people, especially people that are hurting, people who need special attention, just maybe someone to talk to. We made it through tax season, but with two of us, that's a God thing too, collecting $3 million. We were never hired any help, even though auditors almost insisted that we have help. They seen what we were up against with fiscal court and them not supplying help. They did not want us to have help, they wanted us to fail. They set us up to fail, and we didn't fail. I hope that we've not failed any Jackson County citizen. We've tried. Anyone that's come to us, I don't feel that we've failed, because they've always come back and thanked us, and right down to the ones that didn't arrest. So it's pretty unusual. But he treats each person like a person. He treats them with a lot of respect, a lot of dignity, and if it takes an extra 10-15 minutes to talk to them and calm them down, or to talk to their families, or to sit down and pray with them, just whatever will help the person. And it shames me to be a Jackson County citizen because of the way that a select few, it doesn't shame me to be a Jackson County citizen. It shames me for how they are acting and how they are treating people, as they call outsiders. Just because you're not born and raised here, that doesn't mean you can't be a Jackson County citizen. Actually, that's the most important people. They choose to live here. They weren't born and raised here, and their roots are here, and their mom and dad's here. They choose to be here, and that means a whole lot more. So I think that we should reach our hand out even farther to help them instead of beat them down. But I've noticed with Sheriff Peyman that they didn't like him. Well, for one, he was an outsider, but for another thing, he stood for what was right. And that didn't go over real big. I can't believe how blinded, how unknowledgeable I was before I started working here, of the political mess, of how people were railroaded, how things were so crooked and corrupt, until I seen it just with my own eyes. And I lived it day by day with no heat, no lights, no toilet paper. No, I mean, I could go on for days, and it's just little bitty things that don't get to us. You know, it might get to them, it don't matter to us, because we're not here for them or for lights, whatever. We'll make do. We're here for the people.
So to be clear here, you've actually worked without lights here at the building, at the sheriff's office?
Yes, for quite a while, actually.
Wow.
Quite a while.
And what led up to that situation? How did that come about?
Well, our lights went out, and we asked that the maintenance man come and, you know, see what kind of light bulbs we needed. Well, first, I guess it was all a big joke. They sent me they said, sure, we'll give you a PO for such and such lighting, which was nothing but showcase lighting. And whenever I seen that wasn't going anywhere, I called them back and I said, can't you just order some bulbs, you know, and we'll put them in, whatever. And at this time, this is when auditors are here too. So the state auditors are seeing in what manner that we're working and how we are being treated, because at the same rate they're being treated the same way. And eventually, I guess after enough citizens, maybe the state, I don't know, somebody caused enough stink, we got lights eventually, which, you know, was nice. It wasn't a must, but it was nice.
Now, you've mentioned to me in some conversations previously that, you know, there's been a lot of corruption. There's been a lot of people that have feared for their lives, and, you know, all the way up to murder in the county. Has there ever been a time that you feared for your life working here and doing what you're doing?
No, well, maybe somewhat, but then I put it in God's hands, and I figure I would rather die doing something that's right and something that has a meaning to it, something that could help somebody in the long run, and stand up for something that's right, than live a long, healthy life and never do anything to amount to that.
So, being a citizen and also being involved in the system here, you kind of see a lot that's going on. What would you see would be a fix to some of the issues that people are having here with the drug use and the poverty and the no jobs and whatnot? What would you trace all that back to, and how could it go about being fixed?
Corrupt. It's because everything, including dignity, has been taken away from Jackson County citizens. I've seen people that's had huge farms that now are living in a public housing and just struggling to get by, that are on drugs. But if you think about it, put yourself in that position, you know, it'd be hard not to try to find a easy way out, something to make the pain go away. And it's not these people's fault. I mean, hard-working people. But if you've got hard-working people, but if these hard-working people have nowhere to work because of corruptness, because you don't have any factories that want to come here, any businesses want to come here because of the high taxes, because if somebody can't get a piece of the pie, a big piece of the pie, they're not welcome, just like an outsider. So they just rather them just stay away. They don't care about the citizens. They care less.
And lastly, can you tell us a little bit about your interactions with Sheriff Peyman and his character and how you see him as a member of this community?
Yes, he is the most caring person I've ever seen in my life. Patient, very patient. Actually, I learn patience every day from him. When I've just thought, you know, why not give up? He just keeps on, and that's one reason that I keep on, is that I see the strength, and I also see how he leans on God. God is his strength, and love for people, and wanting to see this change so bad, and knowing that, you know, they might take away his cars, they might take away equipment, they might take away lights, whatever, but it doesn't matter. If one or two citizens need the sheriff, he will not turn his back, he will not leave his office, he will not leave his, he will be there for them, and he will be there for them at night, at day, anytime they call him, and he will not leave their side until he's comfortable that they don't need him any longer.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.